So, after years of waiting, the remaster for SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, called Hydrated, is finally here, and it's pretty good. It's a pretty solid remaster, so let's just get right into it. So, what makes this remaster good is the fact that it's extremely faithful. The game that you played back in 2003 or whenever, you have that exact same experience now, but with better graphics and some added-in content that was removed from the original game. So if you're hoping to get a nostalgia boner for a few cherries on top of what is already a pretty good game, then you're going to be very pleasantly surprised and happy with what you play here. Now, I'll admit, I never beat the original game. I was too dumb to when I was younger. I only got as far as the downtown Bikini Bottom level. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember, but like I've already said 1,000 times, this shit's not planned. Off the dome. Anyways, so a lot of the content here was new for me. And a lot of the cut content, while it is nice to see, it being here and added in doesn't really affect me personally because I never had any sort of attachment to it. But it's still great to see nonetheless. I love when remasters put in the effort to not only be as faithful to the original as possible, but also add in cut content for the sake of it making that remaster all the more better. I love when games like this do that. Like, huge props to THQ for that. But yeah, with this being the exact same game, it's still just as fun as it was in 2003, albeit it's definitely not perfect. For example, when you attempt to jump on a platform, you've clearly touched it, you've clearly landed on it, but you somehow still fall off and die, and then what progress you've made up to that point is reset and you've got to do it all over again, which is incredibly annoying and pissed me off a good amount. But another flaw that I can definitely talk about is the repeating dialogue. It happens pretty often. Yes, SpongeBob, we know that you are in fact the Sponginator. You don't need to keep reminding us of that. But those flaws aside, it's pretty good. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's a lot of fun, and if you're in the mood for a more simple and fun experience that's a throwback and a trip down memory lane for a lot of people that picked up the game, I'm sure, then this is honestly perfect for that. But before getting to the final verdict, something I definitely want to bring up real quick is the multiplayer. And if your first thought about me mentioning a multiplayer for this game was tacked on, then you're absolutely right, because there is no reason for it to be here. Literally all the mode is you and one random player or a friend party up. You enter into a map, and you survive endless hordes of robots. Every once in a while, you actually jump over to a new area of the map. It looks a little bit different every time. Robot Squidward does absolutely nothing throughout the entire match. He just stands there menacingly. I don't think it ever ends either. I'm not sure. You don't die. You're kind of just stuck in purgatory when playing this mode. After 10 to 15 minutes, that was it for me, so I just left the match, and that was my experience, because I got very bored very quickly playing it, because there's no depth to it. I get that they tried to put in something new, but there's no reason for it. But, C- for effort. So, that shit out of the way, let's go back to what you actually care about, the campaign. Is this worth getting as a final verdict? Yeah. Yeah, again, if you want a fun and simple experience that's a throwback to the early 2000s, then yeah, pick this up. Or if you're someone who's just feeling nostalgic, you probably already did buy this. Or in general, just give it a shot. Either way, whether or not you're interested, because it's a good game. So, anyone who's into gaming, play it if you haven't already. And that's it. Simple fun. So, that's the review. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for more content coming soon, and I will see you all next time. But until then, I'm out. Later.